Crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. His line against Justin Verlander. He carries a .345 batting average. He also has one home run. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Off and running is Lindor. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Looking solid through the first frame. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor loves it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Past history with Mike Clevenger. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in two at-bats. Chopped toward the second baseman. To his left, Ramirez. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. And with two away, we'll take a look at our playoff bracket. And obviously after tonight, one of these two teams will see their logo move on into that empty spot in the AL Championship Series. Which one will it be? That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with two strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Donaldson's up with it, and they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple as the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a .333 hitter. Lined hard toward right center. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Adam Rosales. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bouncer up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. This one skied out toward right. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Encarnacion waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian McCann. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2.
Leading off for the Indians.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. His line against Justin Verlander, he's totaled 4 hits in 35 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is there. 1 down.
Batting 8, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball 2 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's Melky Cabrera. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Brantley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Evan Gattis. Hard on the ground toward short. Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now. Next up for the Astros, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
Pulled toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, number 0. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 0.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa takes it in. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. 0-1 the count. Verlander sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
No balls and a strike to count. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Not a bad pitch that misses. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Adam Rosales. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast, one of the
here's Carlos Correa now. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Number 0 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Left fielder, Marwin.
First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box, Brian McCann. He sends it on the ground to first, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Leading off for
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. There goes Brantley. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick giving chase. One down. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Guyer. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 1 for 5. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Reddick is there, and they... So digging in now, Evan Gattis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. To short. Lindor has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batter, right fielder.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Guyer waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 0. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Verlander sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's the first out.
Now batting. Third
So
baseman.
here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Grounded back up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donald.
Leading off for Cleveland. Third baseman. Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Adam Rosales. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Brian McCann, a hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. This is pulled into right, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Evan Gaddis now standing in there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A 1 pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Correa onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Geyer. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Hit to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded to short. Lindor moving to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Lindor is up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Snap throw to first, but he's back in standing. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit on the ground out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back.
Now for Cleveland, center fielder, number 0.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bregman might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. Left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
To first. Gurriel picks it up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. 2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Adam Simber enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 90.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Simber typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a lineout. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
First baseman, number 10.
So digging in with a chance to win it here. Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. Verlander's ready. Here's the 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Change up in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 home. It's taken. Ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Correa over to his left. And a close play at first, but he's called out of this. Digging in now, Evan Gattis. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Josh Reddick. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 count and the pitch. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Taken high and deep to right. Geyer ranging back. Still ranging back. A leap and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. More coming up from game 5 after this. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off for the Indians, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Roberto Osuna takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. We see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now the 3-2 pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 0.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 0. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Gonzalez ranging back, and he makes a nice catch. Into the box now, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for the Astros,
Brad Hand takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12. Weak chopper to the left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back in standing. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Oh, right back to him on the mound. One there, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, and they've got him kicked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And the Indians are on their way. Next stop, the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Edwin Encarnacion. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs.